Youth is usually looked upon favorably, but for the Elon women's lacrosse team that will begin their first season of play in the spring, it is not a discussion point.
We don't like to say that we're young.
But with 21 freshmen on a 25-player roster, it is easy to understand why people may be uneasy, but not the players and coaches.
We don't see that as a disadvantage. It's actually, I think, an advantage since there is no team dynamic already in place. It's much easier to just build one. We don't have to worry about bringing them into one that already exists.
Everyone is on the same level. This is all of our first years. We really have bonded over that and are all ready to make history. We're all ready to set precedents for Elon Lacrosse.
We're not worried about the fact that we have 21 freshmen on a 25-person roster. We're just getting after it, just having fun, trying to get better every day. You hear coaches say, well, you know what, we're young this year. That's a built-in excuse to fail. That's what that is. We are who we are, and you can't really worry about what year you have.
The other 4 players were brought in from the club women's lacrosse team, and they have made an impact.
I think the best thing that we did so far was keeping those 4 girls last year. They have been phenomenal.
Leadership is key to keeping a team together, especially in an experienced one. So what is asked of these 2 seniors and 2 sophomores?
Just be like the communication line between the coaches and the freshmen. They always say 3 before me, so talk to your teammates before even going to the coaches, so we're that line in between there.
I think it's really just to be a good role model and be there for the girls. If they're feeling down, I want to be there to pick them up and tell them, hey, you can push through this. It's just a bad day. Tomorrow will be better.
They had a year to kind of work with us, and so when the freshmen come in and have questions about why we're doing something or what we're doing, they've already done it, so they can kind of help out that way.
They definitely have given us a little more guidance than we would expect. I mean, we obviously, lacrosse-wise, we all have experience as well, but Elon-wise, they kind of have guided us into where to go, when to do it, how to interact with teachers, more just be almost like older sister figures.
Coming to Elon when there was no varsity program, those girls could never have dreamed they'd be here today.
It's absolutely incredible. I can't even explain it to people. I never thought that I'd have the opportunity to play Division I lacrosse in college, and now I do.
But for the 2 seniors, they only have 1 year to live out their dream.
It is a little disappointing because I do wish, after meeting all these girls and just the experience I've had so far, it would be great to play an extra 3.
Seeing the recruits come in for next year makes me so sad I don't get to play with them, because I've seen all of them play. I've coach them in the camps, and I'm oh, they're so awesome. I wish I had the opportunity. So I do wish that I had more time.
So was the switch to D1 worth it?
Oh, it's totally worth it. It's been less than a month of this season, and I'm already in love.
I keep joking with my mom that I'll just come back and be a 5th-year senior just so I can play.
There's nothing I would change. I love the girls. I love my coaches. It's been awesome.